the Hall of Fame. Big box, say yo.
Y'all must have forgot.
Y'all must have forgot.
In the booties.
Attention.
Yeah.
Friends came in at 1.
This is a mega.
It's a weekly wrap up.
It's paydays.
Judge on the panel.
Very competitive.
CHANN.
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yo, how you going? It's Lady CHANN, rep nonetheless. And yeah, we are back with not only the weekly, but it's the end of year wrap-up show. We in the booties. Ding, 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 ding. What up, yo? Kaboom. Guys, we are here. We are here. We are here. And it's at the end of year. Can you believe it? The end of 2024. I don't know if it was a good year for any of you guys or if it was a bad year, but it was a year nonetheless, and we have to give all praises to the Most High Supreme in the Buddhism. No, actually, round of applause. Sorry, God. God's like, oh, see how far you get in 2025, my dear daughter. That was the wrong button. Guys, I'm going to do before I get my little trusty cohorts, my co-hosts, people who I adore. Without them, there is no me. There is no show, honey. So we are going to call out let's see if we can find it. Where are y'all? Where are you guys gone? Okie dokes. Let's just have a little screen refresh there. Let's get you lot all up. Let's go again, because I don't know what this dashboard's doing. There you are. So we want members and we want to see all of yours. So members only roll call. We have Zara K, DJ Witch Doctor, King of King Boxing, Lady CHANN, Leon Fear, Don't Touch a Bomb, Stephen T, the Queen that never fails, my sister Lisa Bales, what up Nesta, what up Bedford, my guy straight out of New York, what up gangster, retro boxing and documentaries, blood boxing, Conchornery, is it Conchornery? No, it's Conchornery. Where have you been, Con? I'm actually gonna have. I'm gonna tell you off. I think you was at the last show. You'd be absconding. Anyway, you are always Harlem's finest, my sister R to the left. D-Star Boxing, mi hermano también en el edificio. Ya que sabes. AJRJ. Haplotype el primero en el edificio. Ya que sabes. And last but not least, Wales's finest, Cardiff's finest, Dr. P is always okay. Now we got to get these members back up. You know, hiatus is, you know, I'm back in the Buddhism. I've had enough of a break. I came back. I was like, oh, I need a bit more of a break, but I'll work with it. I hope you guys had a great Christmas, and you know where we are at. We are at the weekly wrap up, shiggity special edition 2024 wrap up, shiggity what? Shiggity show. Actually quite really amped for this show, you know, because I think this year in boxing has been nothing short of stellar. You know, the Saudis, he's coming to clean up the Buddhism. Yeah. Ring magazine's been bought off by Turkey Al Sheikh. You know, he's putting on the best fights. He owns major stock in DAZN. You know, we're now seeing Frank Warren go over to Dead Zone, you know, and we're seeing Bob Arum slide his little old ass over there, you know, going over there, because Top Rank are, you know, leaving the buildings with ESPN, but they still will have ESPN. I wonder if they will still have ESPN Plus that they'll broadcast on. We still get their fights transmitting on Sky Sports here. We're just waiting for Ben Shalom. We're just waiting for him to, you know, get his act together. If there's no Sky extension for him, we're going to see him in Dead Zone. In the Buddhism. Oh, and DAZN, sorry. He didn't do that. So, I shall, without further ado, oh yeah, let me put the banner up. Banner. She is I and I am her. Oh, banner. I will salute the chat in un momento, por favor. I should have did this as a phone in. You guys can call in anyway. You know, you can always call in. So this is what's the name of this show? The 2024, please press the like, unless you know, you're in the Buddhism or you're haters. Which one? Hate watching? Can do that. It's all good in the hood. 2024 wrap up boxing show. Now that they've taken off Twitter to add to our thingy, we've got to add it as a baby. Elon Musk boy, he wants his money, mate. I tell you. Anyway, without further ado, I'm introducing introducing the fight. Fair, AJ all day, it's Alec. Ding, 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 ding. What up, guys?
Mike check 1 2.
You guys been good?
Yep, we've been good. Oh, I've been good. I've been bad. I've been shan. You know, bit of a sniffle here and there now, but you know, I did take the flu jab. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and here we are, Lee.
God, Chan, you look good in red.
Yes, compliment number 1, 19 more to go, AJ, for you.
No problem.
AJ pulled this. Lee, your locks look amazing. I've just looked at you on my screen up here. I can see you in full glory. You look amazing.
Yeah, I'll try.
The retwist looks really nice. Yeah, shouts out
Nicely
to
done, sir. Nicely done.
AJ tried to be like, oh, Shan, you know what? Can't do the show, you know. I was going to fly. I was going to book my ticket.
Yeah, I played a little joke. I said I wasn't coming.
Fly to LA, and I was going to kill him. I was just going to murder him. I sent him a picture of the face of a serial killer right now. Everyone's got to get in the cat.
Nah, but you know, Chad, I wouldn't do you like that.
I know. Leon Archie's for your all good AJ all day.
No, how's things in LA? I'm saying how's things in
LA? How's things in LA? How is it there? It's warm, right?
Interesting. Went to Universal Studios for about a day. I had to honestly, I think I'm too big for I'm too old for theme parks. Honestly, it's just that I just couldn't get into the flow of things. You know,
Yeah,
I mean, like the price is very expensive, comparable to
I
Disneyland
know.
almost, and like, and I if you guys saw the pictures I posted, like I went to like they had something like Super Nintendo World, and I had to get the fuck out of there because it's like I thought somebody slipped something in my drink. It was so trippy. Just
Yeah,
going inside.
that's what I'm hearing. It's hella expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It is. I mean, even the hotel stay was costly. Luckily, just but it was
Ah,
only for a couple. It was only for a couple of days. I mean, I went to another amusement park not far from there, like Knott's
yeah,
Berry Farm. That actually was better, in my opinion. I enjoyed
better.
that more. Yeah, yeah. But I took a studio tour at Universal. I actually went on the set of a TV show I watch on
Right.
Netflix. That was pretty cool. So
Oh, it sounded like you had an amazing time within being old and grumpy.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. Like, just get this Christmas malarkey out of the way, and you know what I mean. And
For real.
yeah, it's for kids anyway. Guys, if you'd like to join the CHANNAHOLICS, you know what you do. You go on the front of my page, you click the join button. You know what I mean? If you can't afford $1.99, you don't deserve to watch me because the zone's going up and Shani's staying at consistent prices. Do you know what I mean? So
Me bar rat-a-tat-a-tat-a, brain splatter. What's the matter? Just start. Don't try, move the body, try scatter. Pick pattern up all over your body. Now you bruise and batter, tap, shatter. You never should do a lot.
okie doke.
Subscribe and join the membership, y'all. Let's get the
Yeah,
membership.
we're running back now. We have to run it back up now, get back to where we was at full steam. There's some good new things coming into the new year. You want to meet me in person?
Only a day away, day and a half. Yeah.
Yeah. So there'll be lots of things that I'm trying to embark. Some of the old guests, some of the new guests, and it's I feel refreshed, rejuvenated, and revitalized. So yeah, life's about choices and trade-offs. Sometimes you've got to dump a few things, shut the door, and a few more will open. So I'm in good spirits. Hi Hassan. Hi Zero Tat Reviews. Hi Lisa Bales. Hi Anton, you know it's the best show. So, okie dokes. So what we are going to do, we are going to have to, what we're talking about, the upsets of the year, the fight of the year contender, all of it. We're in the building. In the building. Okie jokes. So we're here.
I got my picks. It was hard to narrow down, but
yeah.
So much has happened, man. It's
I
insane.
do it on the fly. Yeah, there's so much. Last time when we did it on the fly, I was like, we was going, AJ, what are the fights have we got to pick out of? I kind of know them in my head at the minute, but you lot are the knowledge, and and you just might remind me of hey, my Bruce Gas. Hey. Bruce Gas is always there you go, sir. One of my favorite people. Always got so much time for Bruce. Bruce, sorry, I haven't been. I came over. I said a little hi, but I will be over a lot more. Don't worry, my good sir. This is one of the boxing connoisseurs, the boxing historians that know everything about boxing. He's forgotten more about boxing than we ever even remembered. So shouts out to Bruce Gas, and please subscribe over at his channel, Bruce Gas Boxing, Jazz and More. He does quizzes where you can win money. A lot of fun. He has some really great guests. That's where I initially met Tim Witherspoon, who rocks heavy with Bruce. He has all of the greats, man. Like, I saw a panel the other day. I forget who it was, and it was just like, wow. Like, I was like, yeah, shouts out to Bruce Gas. Another round of applause.
Props to Bruce. By the way,
Yeah.
Chad, right quick, I brought up a comprehensive list of the major boxing matches that we've had this year, and I figure
Okay,
like
give
kind
me-
of since you're in hiatus, we could kind of like maybe go through review a few if you like.
Yes. So you're always the best. Give me 1 second. Let me just post this
Yep.
on Twitter. Yes.
Take your time.
Can always count on my AJ all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Where am I? So we're here and we want to
Let me give you 5 reasons why you shouldn't.
got some commercials on already, you know. Okie doke. So let's guys hit the like button and stop being heathens. You know what I was gonna say. Check the
Them
time.
likes up.
I checked the time to see if I could swear, but you know. Hang on. What's in live, and then I'll post it to Twitter. Lisa will as well, but I will post it to Twitter. Oh, so there we go. We go over to Twitter because now you got to pay. Before you could just have it posted up, and now you got to. It won't do the link. Now you got to go around it. You know, there's Elon Musk, honey. He's come to take all our money. Yeah, he's come to take all of our money. That old Elon. Damn him. Let's go. All right. So let's start. And where shall we start? We got to start as usual. We deal with stats, facts, and data here.
Computer. Establish a security code for access to all functions previously transferred to bridge.
Enter code.
173467321 Charlie 32789777 Tango 732 Victor 731178888 732476789764376 Lock.
Security code intact for all specified inquiries and orders.
Okay, let's go.
Test your might. Test your luck.
Okie dokes. So let's get it now. So where do you want to start? We're going to start. Do you want to start fight of the year contender?
Yeah.
Fight of the year and what the contenders are, and then we'll pick the fight.
Oh boy.
We'll do fight of the year. We'll do fighter of the year. We're going to do upset of the year, KO of the year,
Comeback of the year. Also.
comeback of the year,
Yep.
trainer of the year. Yeah. So
Okay.
fight of the
Let's see
year.
here. Fight of the year.
Yeah.
Only one comes to mind for me. Beterbiev versus Bivol.
Turbiev, Bivol, that can be a contender. Biev, Bivol. Bivol.
Taylor Serrano too.
Oh yeah. Sorry, how could I forget?
Taylor.
My God. Yeah, definitely.
Taylor, Serrano.
God, I feel so bad about not mentioning that. How could I forget that? Shame on me.
Shouts out to Lee. He did remember that one. Taylor Serrano too. Can I try and remember one? I mean, we can put as a contender. We can put Fury Usyk 1. No, that was last year. Usyk Fury 2. Can that be just in there as a contender?
Oh no, Chan. Both fights were this year. The first one was in May.
Oh yeah, it was this
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Oh, God, I thought that was at the back end of
Remember
last.
the cut.
Yeah.
Yes.
True.
It was supposed to take place
I
in
would
February originally. So
I would put Fury Usyk 1 as a contender.
yeah,
Fury,
I agree with that. That's contender.
yeah, Usyk 1. Who else do we have?
Oh boy. One I really enjoyed was Bam Rodriguez versus Juan Francisco Estrada. That was good.
Yes, Bam. We did love that. Bam.
Yep, because Bam was having his run of the place, but then he gets dropped by Estrada.
Yes,
and then it looked like it was about to be a war.
He did. What about Inoue and
Neri?
Luis Nery?
Hmm.
Because you could put it down because he got dropped round 1.
Yeah, he got dropped early. Yeah, okay, you could add that one.
He got dropped. Yeah. You know, some of
sure.
these we shuffle into other categories, but you know, but we should just get all the oh hi. Hey Jada. Hey girl. Also, how do you like the hair color? Yeah, I usually do sometimes gravitate. I don't know why I decided. I was like, I'm going back to this. I was dark, wasn't I? Yeah, dark, light, dark. It just depends on how I feel. Happy holidays to you as well, my sister. Who's from Philly? So, well, yeah, everybody just hit the thumbs up while we do the boring stuff and try and entertain you as we go along. Yeah, so we've got Beterbiev Bivol, Taylor Serrano 2, Fury Usyk 1, Bam Estrada, anyway, and Neri. Who else do we have? Who else do we have? Who else undisputed?
I enjoyed Fury Usyk 2 as well. I don't know why that's getting.
We can put it down. We can put Usyk Fury 2. We can put it down. Usyk Fury 2. I just think that because one was very super dynamic because Fury got bing bonged.
Yeah.
We can also put. Okay.
Yeah, I'm scanning through the list I'm looking at just to see if there's anything noteworthy. Let's see.
I mean, yeah, if you want, you could put Crawford and Madrimov as as just a contender. I don't know.
That was one
it's
for
not
the
really,
purists, I think.
Yeah, it weren't really
that was kind of like a tactical chess match between those two.
Who was really dynamic that we really watched? What about Wardley Clark too?
Yes. Yeah, I'd say yes, but the fight didn't last long.
Yeah, no. It can
wait. The first fight, yes. The first fight, yes. That's the
first fight
last this year.
Though.
We could do no. Yeah, the first fight was it was this year.
Were they both this year?
Or was it last year? I'm talking about number 2 anyway. But check. Just because he blasted him out.
But the first fight most definitely. The first fight was this year.
First fight, but the second fight can maybe go for an option as KO.
KO of the year. Yeah, that's my candidate. That's one of my candidates for KO of the year. The second rematch.
Just list a whole bunch of stuff and know where and fights, and then we can kind of see what we've got and where we can move them around to be honest. You know what I mean? So, and who else in lower weights? Canelo didn't fight. He didn't, did he?
He fought Munguia in May, then Berlanga in September. Yeah. Munguia fight was pretty good, but I wouldn't call it a
fight of the year contender.
No, I wouldn't. It was a good fight, but no, I wouldn't call it a fight of the year.
Yeah.
Finish him.
Definitely one for.
Hang on, you've cut out. Lee, have you got a microphone by any chance?
I do.
Because you sound a bit tinny, and I noticed on the last show. I don't know if it's something that you can mic up.
Because I've been on the app on my phone the last 2 times.
All right, well,
I could set it up on my laptop.
If you could, because you sound a lot better with the quality of the sound. Only if you can. If you can't, okie dokes. Yeah, because I noticed it on the last show. Your mic sounds perfect, AJ. Whatever you're using, it comes.
I'm actually using my old phone.
Sounds
cool.
Perfecto.
Awesome. Plus, I'm using the screen guard too. I'm on the app.
Primero, ya tú sabes. El primero, ya tú sabes.
BHN, the first Wardley Clark fight was in March. That was this year.
And we've got introducing, introducing the OG of the YTBC. It's boxing beats and rhymes live. Ding, 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 ding. Beats, you made it. Thank you so much on that. Merry Christmas.
What's good, Beats? Welcome.
What up, Beats?
He made it and then he left.
Oh, crap, he dropped.
It was just like, do you know what? That's all of my presents that you actually get. That's all. That's all you're gonna get.
Come on back, Beats.
Come on back now. Thank you very much, Tacta. I appreciate it. El primero. I've missed you. We back now. We back in the little edificio. Ya tú sabes. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Yes, Tac. She does look beautiful. Chad, you're one of those ladies who look like they smell nice. Yeah, that makes any sense.
I would hope so. I would hope so. I like to take a good many a shower, many a bath, and spray on a many a.
I'd be like really nice. So
thank you. Beats, there you are. You're back. Beats was like, you get 5 milliseconds of my time, and that's all
I
I'm
got knocked up. He knocked me up. Yeah, there.
Merry Christmas, Beats, and to you. Happy holidays. We are here. We're here, Beats. We're in the boots. We're back. We are back. I'm happy.
Yes, I see. Beats is very Phil. He's very Phil.
He's very Phil. He is very, very Phil. Beats. We were just started. How did your Christmas go? Just one of them days, isn't it? It's just a day, isn't it? Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Christmas is becoming. It's changing now because like I ain't got a lot of family members around.
Yeah, so it gets a bit smaller. Yeah. I know it gets a bit quieter. It gets a bit. I know. I get it. I know. I mean, just for kids, in my instance, is the only reason why I even partake. You know, the ones, because afterwards I don't really care.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Other than that, it's whatever the weather. I like the food. I like, everybody having a bit of camaraderie. But other than that, I'm pretty much it's a normal day. What up, David? Where have you been? David, the link's in the chat. So if you'd like to come on panel, you can. Anyway, the link is in the chat, guys. So you can come on with us and rock with us for this new year. Shiggity what? Shiggity show. Let's go. Okie doke. So, Beats, where we was at fight of the year contender. So far, we had these are the contenders that we've got who we want to pick from. We've got Beterbiev Bivol, we've got Taylor Serrano 2, Fury Usyk 1. You could even put Usyk Fury 2 if you want as a contender. Bam Estrada, Inoue Neary, and Wardley Clark 2. Was Wardley Clark 1 this year as well?
It was in March. Yeah.
It was in March. So
I like that one then. I like Woodley Clark 1. Yeah. But I had fun calling them fights.
Both fights.
Also, another one. Actually, I didn't watch this fight, but what about Ray Ford versus Kalmatov? I heard that one was actually some people were saying that after. I actually didn't see it, but did you guys watch
that again?
Raymond Ford versus Kalmatov.
Yeah, I watched that. Yeah, I watched that.
I saw that one. Very good fight, man. Like, Ray's body attack.
Mm-hmm.
Like he shot. Kalmatov thought he was going to be too strong for Ray, but Ray shot.
Yeah.
Ray shot.
Yeah. And so hang on. So
good fight.
So did Ray won that fight?
He stopped him in the 12th round. Yeah, he was flying on the card. Yeah.
Yeah, just so he was coming off his
Ray
loss.
was the underdog. It was on
because he come off the Nick Ball loss. Yeah, because he come off the Nick Ball loss. Yeah, so I went into that. Yeah, shouts out to Raymond Ford as well. Yeah, so that's a. Is there any?
Before he beat Nick Ball. That was before he beat Nick.
Was Kalmatov before the? Oh, is that how he got?
It was. Yeah, he fought Nick Ball after that. Yeah,
and then he got the belt, and that's how he got the. Yeah,
that's how he got the title. Yeah, then he fought Nick Ball and he lost it to Nick Ball. Yeah.
Stick the ball by staying at the weight too. Yeah. Now he's moved up, hasn't he? So hopefully that weight.
That was actually a good scrap too. Him and Nick. That was a real good scrap.
That was a good fight. That was a good fight. I was sad for him though. I was sad for him.
The way he lost his title.
Yeah,
it was very close.
Yeah, and who else was the other one that was controversial like that? And he came back and wiped. Shaki Foster.
Yes, yeah. When he fought Conceição, yeah. I had won in the first fight pretty clearly, but then
Me too.
the rematch, like it was closer, but I didn't even pay attention really. But but everybody's saying that was controversial too. He got it back by another split decision. So
yeah, I know it is crazy. What they did to him in the beginning was terrible anyway. On that, so I mean, we can have that. Shaki Foster and Robson, Conceição, and the two. Ray Ford, Kolmatov. What about? No, you're not gonna put a Karen Chukatsi in with a Boots Ennis. Any Boots Ennis fight that you want to put in as a fight?
Nah. Not this year. I think Boots fought twice. He fought Avanesha and then the Karen rematch. That's all he fought this year, I think. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Just want to get everybody. So okay. So all right, I can go around the panel and think. I'll read them out just to refresh, and then if everybody wants to make their pick. So we've got Beterbiev, Bivol, Taylor, Serrano 2, Fury, Usyk 1, Usyk, Fury 2, Bam, Estrada. What'd you say, Beats? Oh, maybe he's talking to someone else. Inoue, Neary, Wardley, Clark 1, and Wardley, Clark 2, or Clark Wardley, Clark Wardley, Clark 1 or 2, which Raymond Ford, Kolmatov, Shaki Foster, Robson, Conceição. So those are the okay. So we got Lee back here. There you go, Lee. So those are the options.
Oh man, okay, it's a toss for me. It comes down to I forgot about those others. Fort Wardley, Clark 1, and Serrano, Taylor 2. It's either those two or Beterbiev, Bivol, like one of those three. But I can't narrow it down. God, just pick one, Alex.
I've picked one that out of this batch, I know who I'm gonna go with. Yeah,
I think I'm gonna go. Oh God. Okay. Geez. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Wardley Clark 1 because there were knockdowns, and just the ebbs and flows were insane. You know, and I thought that because with the other two, it's like Beterbiev, Bivol, like that was a nail biting fight. It was a chess match, and you just did not know what was gonna happen. You know, and then with the Serrano Taylor, it's like good fight, but it really went to the trenches in the latter half. And it's like I felt that, of course, Amanda did enough to win. But in terms of thrills, I'd say, oh, gosh. Oh, man, this is tough. Oh, hell. I'm going back to Beterbiev, Bivol. You know, I'm just going to flip a coin, man. Give me a sec.
Yeah. Go ahead. It's going to be heads.
But you can come back to me. But Chan, let's hear yours.
Okay. I'm going to go with, out of the batch that I am witnessing, I'm going to give it to the girls, you know, Taylor, Serrano too.
I'm mad at it. Okay.
That's just me out of the, Leon, would you like a refresh? Can you hear me, Lee? You're muted.
Leon, you there?
Lee, you're muted.
Oh, boy.
Maybe he's having Wi-Fi issues. All right, let's move on with Beats. Beats, who would you like to pick? Do you want me to get...
Fight of the year?
Yeah, fight of the year, yeah.
All right, well, give me a few suggestions, though.
Okay, so we have Beterbiev, Bivol, Taylor, Serrano 2. That's the one I've picked. Fury, Usyk 1 or Usyk, Fury 2. Bam, Estrada, Inoue, Neary, Wardley, Clark 1 and 2. Ray Ford, Kolmatov, Shaki Foster, Conceição 1 and 2.
I'd go with Ford, Kolmatov.
Ford, Kolmatov.
Nice.
Ford. Oh.
You know, I'm watching that fight tonight. I'm tired of it. I know I only saw the highlights. I never saw the whole thing, but I'm watching it tonight.
I think I did watch the whole thing. Remember? Yeah, but I may need to refresh. But yeah, I watched it because he got what strap was it?
The WBA featherweight title.
WBA, yeah.
It was the title that Lee Wood used to have. Lee Wood used to have it.
Yeah. Okay, so Ford Kolmatov. Leon's not. Where are you now then, AJ? Which one are you picking?
You know, I'm gonna give it to the ladies. You're
gonna go Taylor Serrano, innit?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Taylor Serrano. Yes.
Yeah. Taylor Serrano 2. And Leon might be having some issues to get back on. So we'll do this super chat and he'll be back. Shouts out to CN for dropping that half a dub on your girl. Are you pounds? Oh yeah, okay. $9.99. Thank you very much. Happy New Year. Hope to see more shows in 2025. I'm back in the booties. That's nice of you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the donation. I massively appreciate that. Happy New Year to you as well, CN. And yes, you'll be seeing us, back on these YouTube streets for sure. Refreshed, rejuvenated.
Might check. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can now. Shouts out, you're back, Lee. So
yep, you good.
Bivol Bataviev, or Bataviev Bivol, should we say? Taylor Serrano 2, Fury Usyk 1 and 2, Bam Estrada, Inoue Neri, Wardley Clark 1 and 2, Ford Kolmatov, Oshaki Foster, Robson Conceição 1 and 2 for fight of the year.
I really enjoyed Wardley Clark 1, but there was nothing on the line. It was just a domestic dust up. So
that's why I didn't pick it. That's why I changed my mind.
You got to pick one of those with the high level undisputed fights. I'm gonna go for Taylor Serrano 2. Don't know if it's because it's the 2-minute rounds. It was just pure action from the go. Had the cut, had a bit of drama. There was no knockdowns, but it was just great action, great fight, lots of controversy, great support, well supported. Yeah, it was a great fight.
Listos pe los chingazos! Listos pe los chingazos!
Okie dokes, I went with that. AJ went with that. Beats went with Ford and Kolmatov, where Ford took that WBA strap from Kolmatov.
Yep.
Lee.
Yeah, but Leon, you made a good point because that's why I didn't go with Fabio. I didn't go with Wardley Clark because there was really nothing on the line in that fight. It was kind of like a domestic dust up.
He can still be fight of the year, though. He can still be.
I mean, it's still a candidate. though. Yeah. So
it's not just solely dependent on titles.
Yeah, I mean, I just looked at like higher stakes. But
it is highest when it's like an undisputed or.
When you get high level fights for all the points, is it a bit more of an edge than a domestic dust up?
Right. Yeah.
I still enjoyed it very much. I had so much fun calling it, but it wouldn't have felt right.
Leon's epic, legendary fight calling. We have to give you another round. Everyone be hitting me up like, you see that guy that calls fights? And we come there, Shan. We love him when he calls the fights. We love it. I'm like, yeah, shouts out. Leon's been calling that on my channel for about nearly 4 years now. So shouts out to you, Lee. They're noticing the little, we would be lost without you, and you call it blow for blow by blow.
I get too involved sometimes, though.
Because when I watch playback and you're like, it's crap. When I watch playback, sometimes I am dying because and
you're like, Lee, we're trying to talk. Just like left up to the body, left
up to the body. Right. Yeah, I know, but it's wicked. Wouldn't have it any other way. So shouts out to you. So okay, so we are going for the next the next one. So we're going to go for In the Building. In the building. Let's just jump into KO of the year. Let's get to those candidates, shall we?
Oh yeah, there's been plenty of those.
Got to mention.
Straight away, Dubois, Joshua. Listen, Joshua Dubois.
Yeah, that's at the top of the list.
Yeah, Joshua. That's his Dubois.
Also, Wilder getting zanged.
No, we're going to list them all first, Beats, and then pick which one we feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got Wilder getting zanged as well. So.
Yeah, Wilder zang. I forgot about that, isn't it? Jeez.
Wardley Clark 2.
Yep.
Yeah. Wardley Clark 2.
Angelo Leo knocking out Alberto Lopez.
Yes. Slept him.
Woo, woo.
Yeah, that was on Pro Box, wasn't it?
Oh no, it was on Top Rank.
Was that on? What was the one that was on Pro Box and he slept the dude as well?
Who, Angelo Leo? Or
no, it was the Filipino geezer.
Oh, are you talking about Mark Masayo? Was it him or somebody else?
Oh no, not Mark Masayo. It was on Pro Box and the dude just, but maybe it was Pro Box talking about Leo.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Leo and who was that?
Angelo Leo knocked out Luis Alberto Lopez.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. Okay. I think
Joshua
maybe
Ngannou.
Pro Box was just covering it because I think I think Leo is a Pro Box fight. I thought Leo was.
Yeah. He fought on Pro Box. You're right. He did. He was on there. Yeah. Because after he lost to Stephen Fulton, he fought on Pro Box for a while. Then he got his title shot against Lopez.
Oh, yeah. He scored a serious KO. Who did he knock out again?
Luis Lopez, IBF champion.
Yeah, Lopez. Yeah, he wiped out Lopez, man. He wiped him out.
Wiped him out, boy. That was like a Pacquiao and
I think that was a low-key upset too. He was an underdog in that fight.
Pacquiao and
Hatton.
No.
Oh, Marquez. Marquez.
Manuel Marquez.
Yes.
Yeah. It was similar to that, boy. Woo. Okay, so we've got Joshua Dubois, Wilder Zhang, Wardley Clark 2, Leo and Lopez. Who else got knocked out?
Joshua Ngannou.
Yep. You can put that down.
Joshua Ngannou.
You can add that one for sure.
I forgot about that. Jeez. Yeah, now look how we quickly forget about that. And Joshua.
There was one that went under the radar. There's a top super middleweight contender, dark horse, named Aslis Iglesias. Massive puncher. He knocked out this one guy named Shevchenko, and the guy was twitching all over the canvas. That was bad.
I remember.
It was a candidate. It was on Christian Mobility's undercard, I think.
Yeah.
Iglesias. That was a bad one. Aslis Iglesias. Yeah.
Versus who?
Shevchenko, I think the guy's name was. Let me check. Hold on.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Samichenko.
Yeah, that dude is dangerous.
Yeah, and you had it in the group and you had it posted.
I posted it as soon as it happened. Yep.
That one was
Shevchenko.
Shevchenko.
Yes.
Shevchenko. Who else had some vicious KOs? Have we had a shortage of KOs this year? Like really?
Oh, there was one on the Jake Paul card. Ashton Sylvie got knocked out real badly.
Say that, Beats. Can't hear you.
Are we talking about knockouts and TKOs? Yeah.
No, just like sleeps, knockouts.
You just cold slept. Cold slept. Yeah.
What about Bacoli and Anderson? That wouldn't get in there. That was a good.
That was a TKO. The ref stopped the fight.
Yeah, we want to snooze. We want them slept. Yeah, they got to be sleep. Yeah, they got.
Jared got his ass beat, but it was a TKO stoppage. Like he didn't get knocked out cold though.
Yeah, so he had to be.
Like there's some good body shot knockouts, like Ajit Cabello Sanchez and Bam against Estrada. They're body shot.
Yeah, you can put Bams on there for sure of Estrada. You can put that one on there. Yeah. That was a brutal body shot. I don't think you take out Estrada like that.
Like that. So,
yeah.
Desecrated him.
And he just got dropped in for like the round before. So
yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, when we always think of KO, we always think of headshots and like sleps. But yeah.
Also, Inoue knocking out Luis Neri. That was pretty brutal as well. When he took
Who?
out Neri. Inoue took out
Anyway,
Neri.
Neri, yeah, that one was yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Some of these can cross pollinate, as like we had the Wardley Clark too. That one's. Have I put that down? Yeah, I did.
Webber versus Callum Smith was brutal.
Say that Viterbi of Callum Smith.
Yeah. But it's not really a one punch, but so it was a big. He couldn't continue. You know what I mean?
He could.
Your buddy stopped the fight. He jumped in. He's like, yeah. He's like, nah,
Yeah.
he's not, man. He's done.
I want a snoozer. So those are the ones that are the top snooze ones.
Yes.
Really?
Chan, one more. There was one that went viral on Twitter. On Jay Paul's undercard, he signed a guy named Ashton Sylvie, and he got knocked out by the guy he was fighting. And dude, he just slumped to the canvas. That was one that was worth mentioning too. Ashton Sylvie, that's the guy who got knocked out. Was a prospect, and everybody was talking that he was going to fight Floyd Schofield. Then he goes in there and gets dropped by the hometown fighter, just slumped to the canvas. Yeah, you could put that one on there.
Did he sleep him? Did he sleep
him?
He did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. First time Lemos has been even stopped
knocked out.
Yeah.
He only had one loss. Yeah.
Yeah, Davis Lemos. Yeah. Good one beats. Yeah. Davis beat Lemos. Okay.
Also, I have an honorable mention too. Junto Nakatani, who's been quite active this year.
Yeah.
He fought a guy, voluntary defense, Astrolabio, and he downed him with a body shot in the first round. Just jabbed him to the body, and he just went down.
So Nakatani versus
Astrolabio. Astrolabio.
Yeah, I didn't watch that. Astrolabio. Was that out in Japan?
Yes. Only one round. Yeah. Just took him out with a body shot.
Labio. Yeah, I didn't see
Tim
that.
Tszyu didn't get slept, did he? Tim Tszyu, he didn't get slept.
He got stopped.
Who did?
Tim Tszyu. Against,
that was a TKO. That was a TKO loss against
Taliev.
Yes, versus Taliev. Yeah, that was a TKO loss.
You didn't get slept. No.
You didn't get slept. So who we have? We've got Bam Estrada, Joshua Dubois, Wilder Zhang, Ward Clark 2, Leo Lopez, Joshua Ngannou, Iglesias versus Chevadenko, Ashton Silva versus who did you say it was?
We're missing one.
We got Davis v Lemos, Nakatani, Astrolabio.
Astrolabio, yep. And you got Ashton Silva.
Can I add another one?
Yeah, of course. It's many.
Frank Davis versus Frank Martin.
Oh yeah.
Frank versus Frank. Oh yeah.
I forgot all about that one.
Yeah, me too. Shouts out. Astrolabio. Aston Silva was versus who? AJ.
What the hell was the guy's name? Crap. Let me look it up. Damn it.
Yeah.
It was a hometown fighter he was fighting though. NBA. So.
Okay. So who wants to start with their one first? Beats, let's go with you. So we've got Bam Estrada, Joshua Dubois, Wilder versus Zhang, Wardley Clark 2, Leo Lopez, Joshua Ngannou, Iglesias Shevchenko, Tank versus Frank, Ashton Silva versus the guy that AJ's going to bring up, Davis versus Lemos, Keyshawn Davis versus Lemos, and Nakatani versus Astrolabio.
It's to me, it's either I don't know. You got AJ Dubois or AJ versus Ngannou, or I don't know. Today I'm going to go for Fraser Clark versus getting knocked out by Fabio Wardley. But just because he looked like
he had the stroke. He looked like he had the stroke.
The whole, and just cracking the man's face. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Dangerous.
Let's put that on there. Okie doke. So beats going 4. Wardley Clark 2. Clark 2. Yeah, that one was dread. Okay, AJ.
Yes. The guy that Ashton Sylvie got knocked out, his name is Lucas Body. And my pick for KO of the year is Beats pick. Frazier, Wardley versus Clark too.
Wardley Clark too.
Yeah, because he Beats just put it perfect, like the look that Frazier had on his face when he was down, and the dent in the side of it. Yeah, that did it for me.
Yeah, that one was dread. It was.
Yeah.
Right, Leon.
So to sound like an echo chamber, but that's my pick as well.
Right.
It's the dramatic effect. We were calling that, and we hadn't even started calling the fight. We were discussing something.
Yeah, we were just having simple chit chat. Then out of nowhere, Frazier Wardley ends the fight,
and we were just worried about him. We were worried. Like we were saying, he needs to retire, and yeah, just instantly he was just like, no, this isn't good. So yeah, for dramatic effect, one punch.
Yeah. I'm gonna navigate. I can agree with you a lot as well, but I'm gonna navigate just a little bit to the left, and I've got when you see the leg fold back behind the geezer, you've got to give that to Joshua Ngannou. That was wild.
Yeah, I'm mad at it.
Yeah, so
bro, like when the leg bends like that, when you got
your curtains, you got parts.
You're
never getting up. I've never seen anyone get up from a leg bend when they've been knocked out, like from a leg bend, and like got up and made a count. They're finished.
Like the only other time I seen that in recent memory was when Jose Zepeda knocked out Ivan Baranchyk. Like that's how his leg bent too when he took him out in there a few years back. Yeah.
Yeah, and what about Burchell and
Valdez?
Yeah.
Oscar Valdez?
Yeah. He kind of like crumbled like vertically. It was weird.
Yeah, like just fell forward, just down, straight down. Yeah.
That was a scary one as well. But I had that as my knockout of the year, whenever that was, 2020?
2021, I think. That was 2020.
Yeah. Okay, so shouts out. We've gone Wardley Clark 2 ×3 and Joshua versus Ngannou for KO of the year. Guys, if you want to join the Channaholics, you know what to do.
Me bar rat-a-tat-a-tat-a brain splatter. What's the matter? Just start up, don't try. Move the body, try scatter. Pick pattern up all over your body. Know your bruise and batter, tap, shatter. You never should do a lot.
That's right. All right, so we are now going to go to... We're going to go upset of the year. Let's get the contenders up.
Oh, yes.
Hands down. AJ versus...
I would say that beats hands down AJ versus Dubois.
That was my pick as well until I saw what happened to Jaime Munguia.
Oh yeah, that was a big one.
Are we going to mention?
Let's put the contenders down. So let's put the contenders down. So we got Joshua Dubois,
Munguia versus Sarase.
Yeah, Munguia Sarase. That one was.
Oof.
That was wild.
Yeah,
no one saw that coming. No one saw that coming.
No one. Guys, I will.
Guys.
Up in the chat. Sorry. My bad. I am there. I am paying attention. I'll put the chat comments up in a minute. Sorry. So we got Joshua Dubois, Munguia Sarase,
Liam Paro versus Subriel Matias.
Oh yeah, we got Paro Matias.
Yep.
Matias
Garcia Haney. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's one too. Also, Derek Chisora beating Joe Joyce.
Yes.
No one saw that coming.
Haney Garcia. Yeah.
Chisora Joyce.
Yeah.
Chisora Joyce. There's a few.
Yeah, Chisora Joyce.
What about Martizelia versus Zoo? That was a bit of an upset, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was. You could put that on there. That was.
Martizelia versus Zoo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't have him winning. That's
yeah,
for sure.
yeah,
There are a few domestic ones as well. Like
yeah.
what
There
about
is.
Willie Hutchinson, Craig Richards? That was one.
Oh
And
yeah. Yep. Yeah, you can put that one
Tyler
down.
Denny versus Phoenix Cash. They were upsets, man. There were some upsets.
Tyler Denny,
Was
Felix.
Caballero and I can't remember who we fought. The guy that has that twitch.
Yeah, the big,
That was last year.
big
Oh,
Russian
that was
guy.
last year. That was last December.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he
Matt
had him.
Madoff. You talking about Matt Madoff? Talking about Matt Madoff?
Matt Madoff, yeah.
Yeah,
I think we're talking about
Matt
Matt
Madoff,
Madoff.
yeah.
Yeah, that was an upset last. That was definitely
You
an
said
upset
Denny
last.
Cash. You said Denny Cash, and you said another domestic one. Craig Richards with
Willie Hutchinson.
Willie Hutchinson.
Craig Richards and Willie Hutchinson.
Richards. Hutchinson. Yeah, that one was a bit dread still, boy. Yeah.
Craig looked awful, man. He looked terrible in that fight.
Who else? Yeah, he was terrible.
Absolutely.
Terrible. I ain't heard nothing ever since.
Himself,
yeah, I ain't heard nothing of him since after that at all. Who else? Because I know there's other upsets. You lot mill through. I'll just go through the chat.
Yep. I'm looking. Let's see here.
Yeah, because I know there was Fury versus AJ next.
You got Chisora versus Joyce, yeah? You got that one?
Yep. Put that one down.
I put that down. Hang on. Did I put? Yeah, I put that down. Yeah, I did. I sure did. Chisora Joyce. No. Anything with Wilder in can't be an upset unless Wilder wins fair and square. Him losing is never an upset. Hey, girl. Beauty of the pencil. We hit the like button as we step in the Buddhism. Big up Lady Shan. Big up the incredible panel and the chat. Beats salute you. At least you're going with what the ladies, yeah, they showed out. Yeah, for Fight of the Year, they did. Girl, they did. Can
we consider Isaac Cruz losing to Rayo Venezuela an upset? No. Okay.
No. He's trash.
I'm kidding.
Like,
go ahead, man. Another contender for knockout of the year was Barroso versus O'Hara Davis.
Oh my God, that one.
Oh yeah.
1 round. I forgot about that. Yeah. That one was God, I was like, oh God, O'Hara.
Jeez.
O'Hara, got bounced up and down in 1 round. I was like, on your big golden boy debut as well. So I was just like, listen. Yeah, and then he just come off of a loss with Adam Azim as well. So
yep, in his next fight.
Retired. Yeah, she fought with her eye cut wide open. Yes, sis. Yeah. Because you're not.
Who's that? Serrano, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why Lisa picked
it up on her right eye. Yeah,
fully open to the white meat, boy. To the white meat. Ford be I don't know. Fight of the Year. Optitech here. Yeah. What up, Guardian Dog? What up, dog? So those are the ones that we got so far. So we've got Joshua Dubois, Gia Sarase, Matthias Paro, Haney Garcia, Chisora Joyce, Zhu Mutzazaliev, and Denny Cash, and Richards and Hutchinson. So let's go with Leon. Who are you going to pick out of that? And if there's any more that we need to add, please do add.
I can't think of any more to add, but the one that really stands out for its craziness was Garcia Haney. I did not see that coming. I just did not see that coming. I avoided the build up. The bits I did see, I was a bit embarrassed by. And I just did not expect Garcia to pull off that performance. Like, he beat him. He beat him up. And I've never seen Haney so defensively exploited. Like, he got through where I've not seen him get through it was just a complete shock. Like with the multiple knockdowns, Devin Haney's resilience was a surprise as well. I thought once he gets hit, he gets hurt and he does, but the guy, he kept getting up, he kept coming forward, he kept trying to go back. His face was battered at the end of it, and my man went out fighting. So yeah, that was my upset of the year.
Okay, so shouts out Hayden Garcia. It is. Beats, Uji, we've got Joshua Dubois, Mungia Sarase.
Yeah.
You got it already? You know who you're going with?
I've got to discount Ryan Garcia because he paid it up. I've got to discount his win from the list.
Very good.
So I'll go for Dubois versus AJ. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, I don't think anybody did they? I know, man. Beats, Dubois, AJ. Is there any way that was? Is there any way that wasn't an upset? Because to some people, they go, that wasn't an upset. Because we picked
Dubois was in great form.
Yeah, it's just a fashion.
It was still an upset because most people had Joshua winning that.
Yeah.
And then we've never seen Joshua out like that as well.
Never.
Probably his worst career performance. His worst performance.
Joshua's resume to Daniel Dubois, man. It's not even comparable. You know what I mean? Like even common opponents, like you said. I mean, like Dubois quit. AJ's resume crapped all over Dubois, man. And like even common opponents like Kingpin Johnson took Dubois the distance. AJ starts him in 2. And if you go through the list, if there's even more common opponents, AJ.
Yeah, it was an upset.
If there's an example of resumes don't win fights, that is it. You know, Dubois had no business doing that to Joshua, but he did.
Took him apart.
Yeah, dismantled him, literally. Yeah.
Because Joshua had what? He got one clean punch. He had like one.
Yeah, that was it. Only what, like half, like 10 seconds of a round.
And then he was instantly countered and KO'd. It was
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So Leon, you've gone. Do you want to change it?
No, I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick with the.
Garcia.
You hear what Beats is saying?
AJ, what are you going for?
I'm with Beats, man. Joshua Dubois, because like you said, no one saw that coming. I thought after how the job he did on Otto Wallin, I thought he might have been back then with the I didn't take too much into the the Ngannou KO. I mean, but I just thought those were just the kind of confidence builders he needed. Thought he was going to go handle the business and do the job. But no, that's not what happened. I mean, they just wiped the floor with him from start to finish. And it's like it just didn't make sense. I couldn't comprehend it at the time when I was seeing it. It's like, what the hell is going on here? I just don't understand how we could lose, but lose so badly. You know, it still doesn't make sense. Because that's a fight.
Yeah,
I'm just looking at how they fight. I'm comparing styles, how they fight. It's like this is a completely winnable fight for you. It should be not easy, but it should be relatively should have been a comfortable win. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like just the whole manner of it. Just that's my pick, man. Like, but props to Daniel, who did his thing, but but he's got Joseph Parker problems next, so we'll see how he does against him.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Yeah, we shall.
I feel sorry for you, Prime. Your allegiance to these humans. The trouble with loyalty to a cause is that the cause will always betray you.
All right, so I'm going to go with the upset of Joshua Dubois as well. I think Shani. Joshua, have to.
Before we go to the next one, Shan,
yeah.
Can I throw an honorary mention for crazy fight of the year?
Yeah, but can we leave it to the end?
Yeah, sure.
Can we leave it to the end, but write it down and maybe have? Do you got any contenders for crazy? God, I don't even think of that crazy fight. Yeah. Oh, crazy fight, crazy fighter. Which one? Crazy fight, right?
Crazy fight.
Okay. All right, so keep that written down. I'm actually intrigued to hear.
Does that fit with worst performance of the year?
Oh yeah, we could throw that one in as well. Worst performance of
Because
the
there've
year.
been quite a few. There've been quite a few.
We can put that as put that. Would you say Beats React Paul? Did you say React
Paul against William Smith? Worst performance.
Oh
God! Oh my God! No.
Then William Smith getting battered by Zurdo Ramirez, boy, battered in the end. That was. I felt sorry for him.
He was just too good for him. Like Richard was the favorite to beat up.
Yeah.
Because he didn't front up. He didn't show up.
What's happened to React Paul? It's just he's just been disappointing. Like he beat Chris Billum Smith the first fight, and then you lose.
Yeah, he usually fighting then. Better than.
Yeah, it doesn't usually go like that. Usually the one that usually wins.
Modeling, man. So that modeling and the boring,
Madonna.
I mean, for whatever reason, Rapport just could not pull the trigger in that fight. I don't know what it was.
No.
Like, really.
Yeah, maybe it's all that Madonna's being around Madonna. I remember Beats. I said to Beats, "But wouldn't you kiss Madonna?" It's legendary. Beats went, "No, Shan, sorry, I don't care. No, sorry, no, it's a no." And I was like, "What? Just to have it on your?" Beats was adamant. He was like, nah. And I was trying to convince Beats, like, "But Beats, it's Madonna. It's legendary. It's icon status, megastar status." And he was like, "No, I couldn't do it."
Madonna, nasty. It's nasty.
There's a part of me that thinks Beats would slyly still do it, though. Slyly, not even Beats. Madonna.
Beats. No one has to know. Beats. No one has to know.
Only us. Not even just to say that you knocked her off, Beats.
Say, "Oh, go on then."
What?
Yeah, just to say that you knocked her off.
Just for a notch in the big place. Yeah, I'm beyond all that now, man. That big money.
Yeah, but just to say, but Madonna though, just Madonna. No, just not even.
I don't see it, Chad. Hey, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Woodard, you know what I mean?
But in general, you're not really leaning that.
I don't see it.
Yeah, in general, you're not leaning that way.
She don't look good. She don't look good at all. She don't look good.
No. But I mean, you lot knock off a lot of birds that don't look good, so, you know.
Yeah, it's true, but you know what I mean? I've been thinking, you know what I mean, man, she'll make bits fall off you, man. She look too brat down now, man. Too brat.
She will make bits fall off you. Like, she'll give you like a flesh-eating disease and stuff. Yeah, Beats ain't having it. Beauty of the pencil. He is not having it. He ain't budging. I was trying to get him to budge the last time. He was like, "Nah, Shan, nah, drop it out." Like, we're not going there, love. I'm like, okay, yeah. So I just tried to revisit at the end of the year, and he stood by his stance. Yeah. No, he's not a flip flopper. Beats is solid. Yeah, shouts out Beats. God. So now we also have. I want to do I want to go to trainer of the year. Trainer of the year. I've got fighter of the year to do. I want to do trainer of the year. So let's go to trainer of the year.
Charles on the list, please.
Yeah, obviously you have to have.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And also, let me write this one down as well. So we've got.
I believe what he did with
Don't you dare.
Ramirez. No, is it Ramirez?
That was Julian Chua. Julian's livid about that. He ain't even got. He don't even train Ramirez anymore. That because of all of that. They like, I can let the news out now. He don't even train Zurdo now. Zurdo did a bit of a nasty.
What about the magic he works with?
Oh no!
What about that spinning booth?
Off of Elite Scott, thinking Elite Scott. Look, when you see Zurdo's next fights, you're gonna see him. His belts are leaving the booties.
So he left them.
Julian, Julian was like he got it
because he wasn't the trainer, was he? He just was more well known. And he took
No.
all the shine from it. It was just...
All the shine.
But then McGuigan didn't help by getting into a thing with him before, didn't he? He didn't. McGuigan, Shane McGuigan.
Oh,
when he was
who did he get opposed to? Who was he opposed to?
He got into it with Malik Scott.
He was just insulting Malik Scott,
Oh
wasn't
yeah.
he? So,
Shane. Sorry, I was thinking of Barry. What was I doing, Barry? Yeah, Shane. Yeah. You know what I mean, everywhere when Malik Scott goes is his toxicity. Him and his wild, dead little dead donkey. Don't care. We don't want to hear about you lot. Anyway, shouts out to Kate Abdo. I don't know. You're good, girl. You're good. Moving along swiftly.
March is one of them women that immediately change her name when she gets married.
What she did?
She's Kate Scott. She goes by.
She called herself Kate Abdo the other day, and she went, "Oh no, sorry, I'm Kate Scott." It was like, we'll still refer to you as Abdo. Yes, just keep Abdo, because Abdo was her last husband's name.
Oh,
she the husband collector boy. She just collect them.
I thought that was her paternity. That's dad's name.
No, it's not her dad's name. It's her ex-husband's surname. Some collect bones, others surnames. You know. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah. It's all good.
Which surname is in next year?
At least you're getting the ring. Shall I put the ring on our finger still? So.
Kit Aram. Woo!
Who's trying to do sick?
Kate Shalom. I'm just playing around. I love her outfits. I watch her for the outfits. So yeah, I do. But just imagine that next year or the year after, she's got all the names that you could put on. That's quite funny, actually. Bob just dubs in his old bidding as Kate Abdo, his last dying will and testimony. Kate Aram. That would be hilarious. But anyway, Kate King. Oh, anyway, I'm going too far.
Oh, God.
So we are doing Trainer of the Year. So we've got Don Charles. I don't even know who else qualifies, if I'm being honest.
Who trains Usyk?
Ben Davison with the Moses Atama improvements.
Yeah,
and
Ben Davison, AJ as well, Wardley, Davison. Who trains Usyk is who's the geezer? It's like Papachenko them a lot, isn't it?
I'm not sure if he's still with Papachenko though. He was with him, but I'm not sure if he's still with him now. Might be something because I remember seeing somebody else's name. Like
I saw it in the corner, and I forget whose name was.
I forget the guy. Some Russian trainer. So he's got a Russian.
Could you look it up? Could you quickly look it up, please, so then we can give him proper credit?
Yep. Let me Google.
Yeah, Google that. Who else is? Does anybody want to throw in a Bill Haney?
Bill Haney?
I'm just going to put it in just as a contender.
Oh,
you know, he's done it. He has brought up a multi-division champ, which was his son for the Regis Prograis. That was
last year.
This year.
All he did was this year was lose to Ryan.
That was Ryan Garcia. Yeah, we can't have him for that. Oh, jeez. Who can? Bomac's not going to qualify. He has got someone, but it's not going to qualify for this year.
He's got Keyshawn and Bud, I think. So
we could put Bomac in then.
Yeah,
we could still put Bomac just as a contender. So we're going to pick who's the who of who.
Sergio Lapin, it says a U6 trainer, but I'm not sure. That's just a quick Google search.
Yep.
No, I think I saw it.
Leon, you beat me to the punch. I was just about to say that.
Lapin. Lapin.
Yes.
Wonder if that geezer
is Russ Abner one of his trainers?
Usyk speaks.
Yeah. Russ Abner one of his trainers.
Lapin is a French name. I wonder if that guy's French. I don't know. But that was the trainer for the Fury fight, right?
Yes.
Mm.
Both fights. Yeah.
For both of them. Okie doke.
Yeah.
So we've got Don Charles, Ben Davison, Bo Mack, Sergio Lapin. Just trying to think who else. Who else is really a master? I'm stuck on Don Charles for me.
Yeah.
I think he's rightly so the trainer of the year. What he's done with Daniel Dubois has been nothing short of like fantastic, to be fair. Mentally and
what I do like about him is he doesn't try and take all the credit. He does acknowledge the other trainers that have worked with him and says, I've just taken the last leg and pushed him over.
He did the mental training and the tactics though. So I mean, yeah, man, he's done amazing with Daniel Dubois. Like,
and then he went on his rant after when Dubois beat Joshua. Remember when he went on his rant and he went for everyone.
Yeah. Aside from that, yeah, he did go all that like, all right, Don. Yeah, actually, we're rating you. Like, don't like spoil it. I get it. You feel a bit hard done by, but the proof is in the pudding. You've done amazing.
Over the years, though, Chan, he has faced some ridicule. Over the years, he has faced some ridicule.
I know, but also just bask in the glory as well. Now, like, I know. Mate, it's sometimes a bit. He did go off on a bit of a tangent, like, and now he's come back and he's like, you know what? I was a bit emotional, so you know, I get it, I got it. So, but does anybody want to add anybody else on? And I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna start. I'm going with Don Charles as trainer of the year.
Me too. I'll pick him as well.
Don Charles all day. Don Charles.
Leon?
Oh, sweet. Don Charles for me. Don Charles.
Quadruple win. Straight up.
Be silly. Govic and Joshua are serious scouts for 1 year, man.
Yep.
Serious. It is. It is.
Yeah, him and her. Yep.
Yeah. So we're also going to do fighter of the year. Let me just remind people where we are. We at the weekly wrap up. Weekly wrap up. Well, we're at the 2024 wrap up boxing. Shiggity. If I know which one to go with. Maybe a tongue twister there. Okay, so fighter of the year 2024. All right, so fighter of the year, I'm going to go, obviously, we're going to put down Daniel Dubois. We're going to put down a Fabio Wardley.
Usyk.
We're going to put down, yes, Alexander Usyk.
I do want to put down Beterbiev, but...
Beterbiev, of course we are.
Yeah,
you put him too. Yeah.
Undisputed. Beterbiev.
Was it just the one fight he had?
Huh?
Was it just the one fight he had this year? Or did he have the Callum Smith as well?
He beat Callum Smith in January.
Oh, okay. That was at the cusp.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, Beterbiev. You can no, in a way just defended. He didn't get double. He got the second undisputed this year. No, last year.
No. He just defended. They were defensive.
He just defended it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Dubois, Wardley, Usyk, Beterbiev. Slim pickings, but I mean they're great fighters' names. But I mean, I don't think there's a whole load of barrage.
Oh, how about one that can sneak in? Ajit Caballero has had a few performances in there.
For fighter of the year.
He just fought once. He just fought once this year.
No, I keep thinking of that bloody fight from last year as well, to be honest.
Oh no, yeah. So That was the Sanchez. He just had the Sanchez fight this year.
Yeah. What about, does Canelo qualify?
Who?
Canelo?
No way. No way.
No,
it's not.
Those were, I mean, McGee and those were really significant wins in my opinion. So
no, it wasn't. Yeah. For now. Okay, so I guess we just got Dubois, Wardley, Usyk, Beterbiev. Let's go with that. Let's go with that bunch, shall we?
Okay.
So, Beats, who would you pick for Fighter of the Year 2024?
Usyk.
Oh, so Leon, Fighter of the Year 2024.
Usyk is my pick as well.
AJ O'Day, Fighter of the Year 2024.
Another one for Usyk.
And I will have to fourthly. It's not a second, it's not a third, it's a fourthly, isn't it? Closely led for me by Dubois. It's a strong team that we've got there. Strong set of names. They all done.
I think this is the first category we all said the same thing.
Yeah, they all done really well. All of these fighters, aren't they? And those four.
Yeah, it was going undisputed, then beating Tyson in more dominant fashion. The second time, that does it for me. So taking Zambia more significant.
Yeah, shouts out to Alexander Usyk. Yeah. Okie dokes. Then we also have Promoter of the Year. So let's
God,
get
I know who my pick is.
Yeah, get that
in the building. In the building.
But I'm throwing a curveball in, by the way.
I was going to say.
Turkey Al Sheikh is not
going to say.
a promoter, by the way.
He's just a financier, pretty much, right? More or less.
Yes.
So yeah.
So we're gonna go. So we've got Frank Warren, we've got Eddie Hearn, Frank, Eddie, Shlom, just a normal lot. Ben, Kala, Wasserman. We've got Bob. We've got PVC. Golden Boy. So let's go with AJ. Promoter of the Year for you is?
I got Frank Warren.
Frank Warren is in the booty.
He took Eddie to the cleaners this year. He really did. I mean, plus a lot of his fighters, man, they just had a lot of success. Nick Ball becoming champion. Hamza Shiraz, just a lot of Zhang, just that 5v5 card, just the Dubois knocking out Joshua. It's like it's been a stellar year for him for a lot of his fighters. So, Frank Warren is the definite pick for me.
Yeah, I added Pro Box on there just as promotional company. Shouts out, Leon. Who would you like to pick for Promoter of the Year?
Yeah, it's hard to argue against Queensbury. It's hard to argue. I was thinking who put on the biggest fights that we wanted to see, and Queensbury was involved in most of them. So I've got to say Queensbury.
Shouts out. There we go. Beats, who is your Promoter of the Year? Frank, Eddie, Ben, Cowler, Saulen, Bob, PBC, Golden Boy, or Pro Box?
I can't really separate Hearn from Warren. They've been working together. Eddie's had Beterbiev in an undisputed fight. I think them working together as a team is more powerful than that actually separating the category. That's just my opinion. I can't separate them on that.
And so you ain't got a Promoter of the Year?
I'd say Frank and Eddie, which you can't do, but that's why I'd say.
You want to join them?
Yeah, I think the game's changed now. There's not like they're not battling for the zone to beat TNT no more. They're all working together, isn't it? They're all working together. Like, well, at least Frank and Eddie are.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to give it to Queensbury Promotions. The stable that he's got all of the heavyweights near enough. You know, who else has he got? He's got Hamza Shiraz. He's got Fabio Wardley,
Nick Ball.
Yeah, he's got Nick Ball.
Moses Talma. Dubois as well. So
Dubois throwing a David Adeyemi. You've got
he's got Zhang for now as well. Zili Zhang too. So
Zhang. He had Zhang. He did have Yard.
Does he have Joseph Parker too? Or no?
I don't know. No clue.
Yeah, okay.
No. Sky took him, then Sky dropped him, and then Frank took him.
I think Parker.
I think he's free agent.
Free now?
No, he's free agent. He's free agent. I think he's free now. He's free agent. Yeah. He ain't with. I want to say he ain't with Frank anymore. I think.
Because, like, I know. Here's the thing, right?
I know what Pete's saying.
People are scouting Eddie Hearn. Like, that was one. Like, he's like two weights under Eddie Hearn now.
Frank won the 5v5 as well.
Right? Yeah. Like, Bam, like with Eddie Hearn, like, you got Bam beat Estrada this year. Like, the light welterweight. First of all, he had Matthias. Then it was the Australian guy. Now he's got Richardson Hitchens. Like,
Matthias.
Yeah, that's right. So Hearn's had a huge, like, a lot of people always do smash that. He put on great fights, and he's had losing fights. But the thing, to me, what makes a good promoter is not the win or loss ratio. It's the fights you're actually putting your fights in. That's why that's why I give them level billing. I just give them level billing.
See why it's tied, but I mean, I just think. I see what you're
saying, though.
Like last year, I would have said hands down it was Eddie Hearn, like promoter of the year.
I think he.
So I don't feel to say that this year, hands down. I'm leaning it's Frank, so I'm not taking anything away from Eddie, but it's Frank's stepped up a little notch for this calendar year. I'd have to say with his fighters, but yeah. So if I had to pick, I'd have to go with Frank, but I can see what you're saying hand in hand. They're both, Riyadh season in it and all of that. But yeah, I'm gonna go for Frank. So we got a tie. We got Frank and Eddie. We got Frank and Eddie. So collectively, like, really, you know what I mean? It's just them are the only two front runners that were really in the game to me this year. I mean, we didn't really paid attention, but no one was doing what Frank and Eddie has been doing. So yeah, shouts out to them anyway. So that one is Jan. So promoter, that's the one that I wrote down just to make sure I didn't forget. Then Leon's one. What was your one? The crazy
fight of the year. It wasn't like there was loads of contenders, but it's just a recent one. I was listening to it. I think it was on Beats' on live. It was the Dillian White and Tete. That fight was hilarious to watch. I was just in absolute bits.
That was a crazy one.
Madman.
Yeah, about that, like, it's funny because I just literally watched the highlights of that honestly last night. To say that Dillian White looked stellar is just laughable. I mean, like, anybody who he just looked shot to pieces, man. Like, his balance was all over the place. He looked like he was about to fall.
Always been like that.
I mean, but like, if you flashback to maybe 5 years ago, like when he fought Rivas, his construct was more like solid. You know what I mean? It's like he wasn't wobbling or like the way he does. Like now, it's like whenever he got hit with a shot, and whenever he threw a punch, it looked like he was gonna fall over. It's like you going 10 rounds with this Teddy guy who was he? Like, I mean, literally, so I looked at his race. This guy's fought no one.
Who did he fight before? Beat Tete.
Dubois.
Dubois knocked him out in the round. Like he had a loss. He had a KO loss to Dubois. Dubois took him out in the round. I think that was it. But yeah, and Dylan White went 7 with this guy, and he quit on the stool.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I got out of this. So like, Dylan White's like, if he fights any current top 10, not only does he lose, he gets knocked out badly. Like, seriously, I think he's finished. He's done.
Yeah. I've been saying White's
like that
finished.
Tyson Fury KO
defeat. Before you would have thought he could have pulled out a left hook, but his luck has lost his power because that guy Tete, he lands in multiple clean shots, especially from like round 3 onwards. He was landing, and Tete was just walking through them like they were doing nothing.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I'm like, oh, Dillian, man, my God,
he didn't have his legs underneath throwing power shots. He wasn't turning like. He just looks a bit washed up. Looks a bit washed up, to be honest.
I think he's finished.
Dylan White's been looked washed up since Fury fight.
Yeah, since he got knocked out by Fury. To be honest, I mean, even when he fought Jermaine Franklin, like that year after that,
even the build up for that fight, like normally Dylan is like in your face and like he's lively.
I was so disappointed because it's like I was looking forward to the trash talk more than the fight itself.
Yeah.
They were just pally with each other. It's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. White versus Tete. What about so maybe you can put
Jake Paul, Tyson.
Jake, oh god, yeah. So it seems like it comes under shot fighter of the year. So you mean.
Oh,
we're gonna have to put Mike Tyson in there for real. So let's put Tyson Paul in there with that crazy misfit lineup. Tyson versus Paul. Jesus Christ! What other ones was crazy like that? I think there was another crazy one with Floyd. With Floyd and that bloody fucking John Gotti the third.
Oh God, yeah. Jesus.
Just ridiculous. Floyd, Gotti rematch. I can't believe Gotti third rematch. I can't believe they even fought once, let alone did a bloody rematch.
Who's watching these exhibition fights? That's what I'd like to know. Who the hell is tuning into these?
I have no clue who watches these Floyd exhibition.
The Floyd exhibition was the first one when 2 women were fighting. I think it was one's sister and he's fighting his daughter. So there was 2 women fighting in the car lot. And it was just
that was the Charlo's wives.
Oh yeah.
Are you talking about the Charlo wives or Floyd?
No, Floyd Mayweather. I think it was his daughter fighting. Got his granddaughter or something.
Oh, that was after their first match. That was after the first fight.
I remember a riot happened, but I didn't know.
That was after the first. That was after the first fight. That was after the first one.
I didn't know the daughter got involved in that. Did she?
Yeah, me neither. But yeah, a riot broke out after the first fight, and all hell broke loose. It was insane, man. So the fact that they would do a rematch is just laughable. It's like, does that even just ask the question? Was that riot just like planned? You know.
Yeah,
I hope not. I mean, it didn't seem like it, but still, it's like, why do a rematch after the result of that nonsense? It just seemed odd. I don't know.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was. I like that. The riot was better than the fight. Right, I just see Floyd like sit up on the turnbuckle, like oh, okay, and then he just went about his business. I was just like. Yeah, Floyd was like, I'm out here.
Was it the second one when he changed the referee mid-fight or something because he didn't like?
Yeah, that was the second one. So you can put that. That's why it can come under crazy fight of the year. So we got White versus Tete, Tyson versus Paul, or Paul versus Tyson. Now they build it. Floyd and Gotti the third rematch. Who else was a crazy fight?
By the way, Chad, did you see the White Tete fight or the highlights?
Yeah, I did. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it looked like 2 drunk guys who just
I was seeing. I was watching 2 men in the park, car park in the pub.
I was on Twitter tweeting like, "This is what's going on here."
Oh,
like, this is.
man.
But then, in a way, I could see that it was a good fight of just watching two big fatties.
Yeah, just two, but would just had to get in the drunk, putting on gloves, drunk, fighting. Two fat drunk guys.
Tete come across like a guy who'd been on the vodka, so he weren't feeling any pain. That's why I was able to take there.
He don't look 36, by the way. He looks like he's in his late 40s.
Yeah, was he? Is Tete 36? No,
that's what his age. That's
stop.
That's what they said. I don't believe that for a second. He looks way older.
I thought he was a much older gentleman than that. Oh, okay.
He is, but he's got to say he's able to get that boxing license, hasn't he, to be able to get on billions.
Yeah, you're not 36.
Well, we don't believe you. You need more people.
They're Cuban years, and then you're not even Cuban. That's the man that you're Ghanaian. That's crazy. I thought he was older than that. I thought that was the whole point, that White was going to fight someone that was a bit past it, just to get the dust off, the rust off, and
What you talking about, mister? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Manny? What you talking about, Dad? What you talking about, Willis?
Bloody hell, mate. That one's shocking. That one's very shocking that he's 36. So, any more to add to the crazy list so we can pick one? I need to get a drum roll on this. I mean, I need to have one that goes. I'll upload for next time.
That's pretty much it. That's all I got.
Tete's in his early 50s, the beauty of the pencil set. That's what he looked like to me, but I don't know. He reminded me of a Ghanaian Luis Ortiz. That's what he reminded me of, the look, kind of that. Yeah, not the fight style, but the look.
Oh yeah, but Chad, I forgot. I forgot one for upset of the year. Even though we chose one already, another one that came to mind was Dennis Berinchik beating Emmanuel Navarrete for the WBO title at 135.
Dennis Berinchik, Navarrete. Hang on.
At 135.
Oh yeah, and then Navarrete's gone. He went back down and
he went back down and battered Valdez in a rematch and stopped it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I don't. Was that seen as an upset though? Not really.
Well, I had Navarrete winning. I think a lot of people had Navarrete winning.
Yeah, because of the trajectory that Navarrete was on.
Yeah, he was looking more dominant, and everybody thought he was going to move up and win a fourth.
135 got smashed, and then he's gone back down. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you could have put in there, but you wouldn't have won who we had picked.
No.
Yeah, there was stronger.
I mean, just worth mentioning. That's all. Just an honorable mention.
Yeah, you're right. But I want to add there has to be a couple more crazy fights than White Tete Floyd.
Man.
Beats any more crazy fights? That was crazy.
I can't think of any.
Neither could I.
Not off the top of my head.
You'd have to be in tune to the Misfit Idiot fights. I mean, it wasn't really. Yeah. All right, let's just pick it out of them three then. White versus Tete, Tyson versus Paul, Floyd versus Gotti.
I'm gonna go with Tyson Paul.
Beats, what are you gonna go with?
Crazy fights. Probably.
Could you put my man there, Ishmael Barroso, and O'Hara? That nice. That wasn't crazy.
1 round. Yeah, you could put that in there. That's a bit of a mad one. Yeah.
Yeah. Barroso, Davies. That was quite crazy, in my opinion. But yeah.
Barroso got that old man strength.
Venezuelan brother, ain't it? I know, Jesus Christ. But yeah, all right. Out of that lot, who are you going for, Beats?
I'll go for O'Hara then, and Barroso.
Go for O'Hara, innit? Yeah. I'm going to O'Hara and Barroso as well. Even though, like, Floyd and Tyson and Paul was wild. Yeah, it was exactly what I expected to see, in my opinion. I don't know. Everybody else thought they was going to see Mike 1989. I don't know why anyone expected that. You lot tweaking. Leon, who do you want to pick out of them? That Tyson, Paul, Gotti, and Floyd, and Broso and Davies.
I'm saying the one you never mentioned, Dillian White and Tete.
Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. Dillian White and Tete.
That was wild for me. I was just in absolute stitch.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay, those. Oh God.
Hey, get the fuck out of here because I'm gonna fuck you out right now, motherfucker.
Big pinch. Yeah, that was crazy.
Another honourable mention, if we've got time, Sean.
Yep, go ahead.
Clarissa Shields was fighting everyone. Twitter, just whoever. He's just gone fighting everyone.
Let's just get to this here.
In the building. In the building.
I just kind of want to hear, because we've got about another 20 minutes till the show wraps up. But I just want to touch before that. We'll leave Clarissa to the end. About, because we didn't get to chop it up about Fury Usyk Fury, and use lots of faults on that. I know it's happened 2 weeks ago, but we didn't actually do a live on it. So I just wanted to hear what are your thoughts and opinions. Where does Fury go? Was the scorecards wide? Oh yeah, AJ, put that on the rewatch and point score list as well.
Okay, we'll do.
Yeah. Was the judges tweaking? Did you lot have it wide as that? It's like, yeah, like I would just like to use lots of opinion on that. Please.
It's difficult calling the fight, but I had it a bit closer. I felt more of the rounds were competitive, and it was a slightly different fight, but Usyk clearly won. I just didn't have him winning by 4 rounds, but I haven't rewatched it, and it seems and you do get a different view when you're calling it. You do miss lots in a weird way. It's difficult to score it while calling it.
Yeah. So what would you have given? How many rounds would you have given?
My initial thought was Usyk by 2.
2 rounds up. Yeah.
But I did think Fury did better the second time. So I was just a bit. How's the score card? How is it wider? That was confusing me because I thought Fury did better, but he was just probably more competitive in more rounds, or losing the rounds.
Yeah. Yeah. So you would have had there's
no. It sounds about right because Fury was hitting more 1 and 2 combinations, whereas Usyk was hitting 3 and 4 combinations when he was doing there, and it was more at Usyk's pace. They were fighting for the centre, but
reply sometimes Usyk gave it was sometimes like 5, 6 combos, like 6 punch combos, like at times, and at times it got a bit boring for me. At times, just like Tad, I know some people didn't think that, but for me, it like I said, when I saw what Fury's formula was, it was the smash and grab, and I was like, oh God, he's gone to that, back to that, reverted back to that. But I had Usyk definitely beating Fury. I wasn't averse to 7-5 if you want to throw caution to the wind. But where I naturally would have settled was 8-4 in that. But it was just competitive. Fury was very much still in the fight, but you can be in the fight and be competitive and lose multiple rounds. You can. I've seen people get pitch a shutout and the guy was still competitive, but he never won a round. So, I think that's why finding it hard to compartmentalize from the first fight to the second fight. I just thought he was going to do better in the second fight, but I guess, what do you think? The weight played a factor?
Yeah.
Well, I think the weight helped Fury. I think he went heavier in the belly, to absorb the body shots. I think that was the aim. I think that was why he did it. He just wanted to a bit of shock absorption for the body shots.
Well, I think it did both. It helped and harmed him because it helped him absorb the. They made him more durable, but also made him more limited his mobility compared to how he was in the first fight.
Right.
Made him more of a stationary target.
Because Usyk was always coming to him.
Yeah.
So he didn't have to go looking for him.
I mean, I thought he was honestly going heavier to increase his to maybe because he was going to take the fight to Usyk, but he didn't even make an attempt to really do that in a rematch. If he tried, because in the first fight he kind of did in those middle rounds, he really asserted himself, and that's in the first fight he won. I gave him the middle rounds 4, 5, 6 because he tagged Usyk, caught Usyk with uppercut counters, body shots, and was really putting some emphasis on his. I think he even stunned Usyk once, like with an uppercut in the first fight. Kind of rattled him a bit. So, but in this fight he didn't really attempt to do that.
You're on mute, Chan.
Chan, you muted.
Sorry, I think he threw 2 uppercuts with Usyk, but yeah, he was a bit from far out, a bit too far out. He likes to do it from the outside, but I think one was a skim, one wasn't the same effect as the first fight. No.
They both made adjustments because Usyk was getting damaged with the uppercuts and Fury was getting damaged by the hooks. So he tucked his chin in and he had his glove protecting his face. So they had to adjust in this. It was just a slight adjustments they had made for the second fight.
Yeah. Beats, did you have how close did you have the fight, or what did you? I forgot your take on it. I would have watched it, but
Usyk was about 3 rounds, maybe 3-4 up. No problem at all. Fury said he was going to do all this damage, and he tried to hold a lot. And when Usyk wanted to get going and make a fight of it, Fury didn't want to engage. He didn't want to engage. I mean,
so you a 9-3, like a 9-3.
Irishman, he didn't show up. I mean,
You're just a pumped up middleweight, pumped up middleweight, cruiserweight.
I share the same sentiments as well because I didn't see the whole fight again. I'm going to rewatch it because I just put it on the list, but I was rewatching a lot of the highlights just to see some key points, and it didn't really look like Tyson was switched on for this rematch, he was for. It didn't really seem like he was game. You know what I mean?
He looked like he was up for it. He's saying, yeah.
It didn't look like he was up for the rematch. It didn't look.
He didn't look like he was too bothered. Did he not?
No, I don't think he was really up for it compared to he was for the first fight.
Maybe he had a bit of a defeatist attitude because they were saying, when he come into the ring, he didn't even look like he... sometimes people try to shoot him some bail just to make it look like that's the reason why he lost, because if he was dialed in, it would have been a better fight, mate.
Yeah.
He's just not better than Usyk, and that's just the bottom line of it. Don't matter.
I think it was evident in his performance.
Go on, Beats.
2 different levels.
Yeah.
2 different levels.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you would have got beat anyway.
Usyk's not an ordinary fighter, is he? Yeah. Usyk's a special fighter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And where was the conversation with you guys with Usyk's an ATG? I'm seeing a lot of kerfuffle on Twitter about, is he an all-time great heavyweight? If he is, where do you put him? Top 10, top 20, top 50, if at all. So I want to hear Beats actually kick that. What is Usyk to you, in your opinion, Beats?
It's different generations, they fought more frequently, but people put guys like Joe Frazier, the top 10 guy. But Frazier, I mean, he didn't fight Lyle, he didn't fight Norton, he didn't fight Shavers. Usyk took out all the best guys, and he beat AJ and Fury twice, right? And he's the first undisputed heavyweight champion for a quarter of a century. If he's not a top 10 all-time great heavyweight, he can't be far from it. He's definitely an all-time great fighter. 100%. But look, nobody could shame you if you put him in the top 10. Where you put him, though, I'm not sure.
So you'd put... Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, Chan. Someone is saying... Frazier is a top 1-5 top level fights. What are his best wins? His best win is one win against Ali. What are the other wins?
Yeah.
Ron Stander, Jerry Quarry, he's never knocked out a Foreman. There's just the Ali win that really keeps him in there. But
I don't have him in my top 10.
It's not as great as people say. His resume is not as great as people say.
I said this maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm like, I don't have him on there. I said, shouts out to him. It's a legendary trilogy that he was a part, but I felt he was a very one-dimensional fighter, and he did much other than that. And everyone was like, oh no, how can you not put Frazier in? I was just like,
no, he wasn't saying into the top fight. He was saying he's won 1 out of 5 top fights.
No, he'd won 1 out of. Oh, okay, no, but he was talking about.
He wasn't saying he's in the top 5. Yeah, he wasn't.
No, he's saying about he won 1 out of the trilogies.
But listen, he's a great.
He's 1 out of the one.
Also, a lot of people when they're breaking down these lists, they go for very generic answers. It's not studied out, and I don't like doing the lists like off the top of the head. I mean,
you got to dive in a bit.
This stuff, like especially right now when people are talking boxing in this era, there's a lot of attention deficit. We just can't stick to the topic like that. We're on one topic, then another topic. But when you're dealing with old school boxing, you've got to be thorough, bro. You've got to be thorough, and you've got to you've got to really the templates. And like Usyk is an all-time great fighter. Let's just put it that way. He's definitely an all-time great fighter. And if guys like Tim Bradley, he was basically saying that Tyson Fury was the best heavyweight ever. He basically said that, and now Usyk's great. Shut up, man. You're balling this up. I mean, like, doing anything, man. I mean, balling.
I mean, because I never come across
Go ahead.
Because I remember coming across somebody made a list on Twitter. I think a journalist, I can't remember his name, but he made like a top 10 all-time great list of heavyweights, and he put Tyson above Holyfield. But I'm like, Holyfield beat Mike Tyson twice. So how could you put Tyson above Holyfield? But then like the argument, because I posted it somewhere else, somebody said like, oh, because Tyson was in his prime, he would have cooked Holyfield. We don't know that. We don't know that. I mean, they fought twice, and Holyfield beat him 2 times. That's what we do know. That's factual. So you can't, in good conscience, where I was coming from, you can't put Tyson ahead of Holyfield on that ATG. You can't. Sorry.
Holyfield was an undisputed champion. Like
it cruiserweight and heavyweight. So yeah,
he was never lineal champion. A lot of Tyson's accolades are made up. Tyson ducked a lot of fights. He ducked David Price. He ducked Pulev. He ducked Anthony Joshua. Like, come on, man.
Oh no, Beats. I was talking. Yeah.
Mike Tyson.
I was talking about Mike Tyson.
Tyson Fury. Oh, you're talking about Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Mike Tyson ahead of Usyk, you say? You say Mike Tyson and Usyk?
No, you're saying Evander Holyfield.
I was saying this is Mike Tyson ahead of Holyfield. And I was saying, how could you do that? Holyfield being twice. That's what I was saying.
Hang on, your reception. Say that again. You went robotic, AJ.
Oh, my bad. Can you hear me now? Yeah, I was saying like this guy made up the list he made up. He had Tyson ahead of Holyfield in terms of top 10 all time greats. And I'm like, how could you do that when Holyfield beat him twice? Then like I posted that question to like somebody else. He was like, oh well, if Holyfield had fought Tyson in his prime, Tyson would have cooked him. They're like, we don't know that. We don't know that. I mean, what we do know is they fought twice, and Tyson lost to Holyfield twice. So I got to put Holyfield above Tyson. I'm sorry. When it comes to ATGs, if we're making an ATG list. Yeah, but then again, it's like due to preference.
Tyson was in his prime in the 80s. He wiped out the whole of the division, man. Like, he won all the belts individually, like from Burbeck.
I do get why people could put Holyfield above, because he's undisputed. Yeah, Mike Tyson was undisputed, but Holyfield's undisputed in two divisions.
Yeah, cruiserweight and heavyweight. Yeah, just like Usyk. So,
and that's why you have to include Usyk in that, because he's only the second person to have been undisputed.
Because even Holyfield says that about Usyk, that you have to put him in that conversation, that he's a fucking ATG, mate. He said that from the first Fury fight.
Yep.
He said that from the Anthony Joshua fight, that he was getting, that's where he's going.
Yep. I mean, but Chandler is like, honestly, if I were to rank Usyk in terms of like ATG top 10 heavyweights or whatever, like I would have to honestly do my research because I'm sure there's a lot more.
I mean, I'm not sure.
I mean, but if he's not top 10, he's definitely top 15 for sure.
I haven't even done the research, and maybe it's ignorant of me, but I don't think I'd put him as a top 10 heavyweight.
I'd say he's definitely top 15. He's got to be top 15 though, maybe.
But yeah, he'd probably be top. But like Beats may be able to go through that. Beats, there was a live. I need to go back and watch it, but I was caught up because I think you had that picture of Usyk on one of your shows the other day, your live shows, but I couldn't tune in all the way, so I didn't even get to hear it. I went to, and then I had to do something else. So I think Beats was covering that about Usyk being. Was it about that, Beats? I could be wrong.
21st century, best heavyweight in the 21st century. So from the millennium.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh
they
yeah.
had Usyk. I think they had Usyk number 1, the Klitschko's, Lennox number 4. And that's because it's from the millennium. They had Fury at 5, AJ at 6, Wilder at 7. Who was 8, 9, and 10? I think Andy Ruiz was at
Andrew
10.
Ruiz, wasn't he?
Joseph Parker was at 9, and I can't remember who was at 8.
That's a good list. I like that list.
Please.
You know
what I mean?
Good list.
I'm not sure why Andy Ruiz is in there. Why is Andy Ruiz in there? What? Just he beat AJ once. What has he done?
They just selected names that had won the title since that time.
Oh,
you know,
he was unified champion for a minute.
I don't know if
briefly.
Briefly. Yeah, but we took him out when we was going over the list. We took Andy Ruiz out. And we took Wilder out as well. We took Wilder and Andy Ruiz out.
In my opinion, they would have to have come out as well. Like you was a unified champion for 6 months.
Yeah.
Then you dipped for like 4 years.
Wilder, all the time he was never had one unification fight.
No unification.
Never made any attempt to make one. Never made any attempt to make one.
So yeah.
Oh, what about the mythical lineal? That they made up for Tyson Fury.
Lineal.
I mean, let's be real. I mean, Wilder held the belt hostage for 5 years. That's what he did.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Holder.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I mean, where to put Usyk? It's not Usyk's fault when he was born, so people need to give him some slack. Like, whoa, in the old era, in the era before. Well, he's not from the era before. He's from this one. And if you think this is a weak era, then that's fine. But this is the only era that he was born into. It's not his fault, so we can only judge him by this era. No point going era for era. Like he weren't there. Could he fit in that last era? Yeah, possibly. Does he whoop everybody's ass? In my opinion, no. But I don't know about top 10 heavyweight, but I'm not opposed that he's top 15. He's definitely ATG, but I don't know enough research to go like, well, he slots in right at number 8. You know what I mean? I don't know. So it would be ignorant of me but overall, I'm sure there's, if we're going with all time, top 10 heavyweight of all time, I'd find it hard to think that Usyk slots in at top 10 heavyweight of all time. Anyone want to?
Because he's not a career heavyweight, it's difficult.
And he lacks the names. He lacks the names.
Well, he is a career heavyweight. I know what you mean. He is, but he's not. No, he's not. He's a career cruiserweight. But I mean, what he's done at heavyweight, you're just gonna have to call him a heavyweight now. You know what I mean? He's an heavyweight.
I think it's CHANN. Because the thing is like why he doesn't crack the top 10. Let's just say let's just say if he was slightly younger and he had time. If he ran through the entire division and beat everyone, then you can include him in that top 10, no doubt. Absolutely,
no doubt. easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But it's just that he doesn't have time on his side, and that's this.
Yeah, he just lacks the names on his resume. I mean, for what he's done, yes, he's in the ATG conversation, but not top 10 because he just doesn't have all the names on his resume. You know,
he spent too long in the amateurs.
As they always do, though, don't they? Some of them they do stay there quite long, but I mean, he's amazing. He's a hell of a fighter. He's a 5-star fighter. I just think like Bradley and some of the unfortunately the Americans are so xenophobic and it's just like because they loved Wilder and Fury beat Wilder, so they all like Team Fury.
And then that energy they have for Wilder transferred to Fury somehow. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, what the heck?
Usyk comes along. I was quite disappointed at Timothy Bradley for.
So was I. I mean, I talked to Tim. I've actually spoken to him, like on lives and stuff like that, and like to hear him, like because you were the one who didn't play the company man, and you accused Tyson of ducking Usyk, and I applauded you for that.
I remember. Yeah,
you remember? You remember that? But now you come out and don't give him credit. I mean, come on, man, like for real, like what's going on?
I just didn't get that, but it was a bit hater-raidish, to be honest. Yeah, it was, but shouts out to Tim Bradders. Shouts out to you because I mean, then anybody can pick apart his resume and go down and say, "Well, did you really beat Pacquiao and all that?" And
there you go. See, exactly.
So now you open a can of worms of all your shit. So let's.
Thank you. Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Every fighter's got some controversial, decision or loss on the like always something. That's something.
Usually,
Andre Ward got Kovalev. Sugar Ray has got the Hagler fight. You know what I mean? Like, come on, the list goes on and on. You know what I mean? Mayweather, the Castillo fight.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. There's always some kind of controversy with a fighter in their career, but Bradders is usually keeps it a buck though. So I'm like, now I saw that you lead like that. I'm like, side-eyeing, okay, but maybe at some point we get to chop it up.
To me, he seemed twisted that because Fury lost. That's what it seemed to me.
Yeah, because Fury is beat Wilder, who was. But I didn't know that Timothy Bradley was Timothy Bradley a Wilder fan.
I never knew that. If he was, I don't know.
If he was, I didn't know. So this coming from all of a sudden, Fury being touted as where Bradders was saying Fury's one of the best of all time.
I mean, Chad, you just said it bang up because what I couldn't understand is after the third Wilder Fury fight, after Fury knocked him out, I couldn't understand all the glazing everybody was doing because I'm like, all you did was just knock out a guy who you easily beat a year and a half ago. What's so impressive about that? Everybody's like calling him, all time great. What?
Yeah, people rushed to that. Lisa said he's a company guy. This is live. Long G, long bar. Yes, indeed it is, my friend. Yeah, it is. But we're just wrapping up, and we're just going to wrap it up with the last bit with Leon talking about the Clarissa Shields. And I just let everybody know where we are. We're at the weekly wrap up. Shiggity where? Well, it's the boxing wrap up of 2024. Shiggity show.
Yeah, show.
Wrong one. Sorry. Okay, Leon, take us to where you want to take us.
It's just a bit wild. She's just been writing everybody all year on Twitter. That whole stuff with Remy Ma, it's just she's just been a bit wild. She got into an argument with. It's just been. She had that one. She did have a fight, and she got a good knockout in another division. She's going for undisputed. She's
at heavyweight.
Yeah, heavyweight. she's forging a good career. But she's just picking fights unnecessarily, and it's just a bit wild. And that whole, I don't know if it was staged to kind of give promotion for her movie coming out, but all that argument with Remy Ma and
how are you releasing a movie on Christmas Day? Like that one, sack your PR team, sack them. No one's going out of there. No, for real. Who's leaving their house? I've got to go to the cinema. I don't even go to the cinema in general on Christmas Day, let alone, oh, you lot, hurry up and wrap up and throw away the wrapping paper. We've got to get to the cinema. Clarissa Shields' biopics out. Said nobody. Silly.
And she done the knickers and bra at the weigh-in, and you was like, it's like she just went to any old cheap place and bought any old standard home, wear at home knickers and bra. She hasn't even picked some nice ones.
I don't understand why is she going down the road that she's going down, in my opinion. I don't understand it, man. She's just not a nice person. And then then she comes on Twitter ranting, oh, none of you lot supported me. But when it was Taylor Serrano and all of that, you was doing some super duper bad mind shit. Super duper. I mean, it's just screams narcissism.
Yep.
It's just
She thinks the world is against her. Definitely, she thinks the world's against her. She's just constantly fighting everybody. She's just in the fight all the time.
Because of her actions.
Yeah, it's not even against. It's just what she's doing. I'm off her, mate. I was really on her.
So I'm trying to understand the flex. Yeah. 29-year-old world champion in the prime of her powers, right?
Yeah.
Got sleep with a woman's husband, a 46-year-old rapper. And she didn't even have the sense to try and keep it quiet. She thinks it's a flex. Talking about, their relationship's over. I'll fight you, Remy. Fight over what? A man is not going to put no ring on your finger. What are you talking about? And then she's complaining that nobody's supporting the film. You chose, right, to make with Papoose a news story, and now you're trying to sell a film. You've made your choice what you want. You want it to be ratchet. So don't try to sell a film and be ratchet at the same time. If you wanted attention on your film, you know what you should have done? Is focused on your film.
Yeah, but even so, what does she expect people to do? Start tweeting about her movie on Christmas Day? Like, I didn't understand it. What she was complaining about, people aren't supporting her. It's Christmas Day. Why are people going to be taking their time out to start tweeting about a movie
or to go see it?
Who's getting up to go watch a movie on Christmas Day anyway? It's just, I don't know. Of all the things I've thought of doing on a Christmas Day, going to the cinema has never been one of them.
Look, I ain't gonna see. The thing is, yeah, if you're gonna sleep with Papu, sleep with him, but you don't come out and start sort of like bragging that you're doing another woman's husband. Like, you're like 46. The man is as old as me. Well, he's younger than me, right? He's not even in his prime no more. He's not like he's a star rapper, right? He ain't spending a bag on her. He ain't doing nothing for you. He ain't doing nothing to promote your movie. And there you are. Oh, I'll fight Remy, making freestyles about fighting Remy. It's sloppy. It's messy blood.
It's ratchet is what it is.
She can't be doing no freestyles against Remy. Whatever she's going on, she needs to put the mic down. Same way Remy needs to keep the gloves off. Clarissa needs to keep the mic down when it comes to her.
I mean, she's challenging Remy to a fight. Like, what do you gain out of beating her? So what? Like come on, man. Like,
it's crazy.
For real. It's like she just got too much time on her hands. Like, she doesn't know what to do with herself.
Yeah.
She wants to just. I don't know, man. It's just it's like the fire inside too. The title kind of made me laugh because never mind. I'm not going to say that, but I was about to tell a joke.
I don't even know the name of it. So I have no clue. Don't even know the name of the movie. What did Beats? What did you say that she went and took herself and 29-year-old self and went with Papoose?
46-year-old Papoose, yeah.
47.
Right.
He's 47.
47 or how old, right? A married man, right? He's not committing to her. What's he gonna do for your film or your career? Nothing. Nothing but give you the D.
Yeah. I can't believe she went down that road. She was just engaged and then she broke up the engagement, went back to her fiance, and then talking about I was a whole fiance out here. Well, now you're just a bloody 47-year-old's little guilty pleasure. It's just like, girl, bye.
It's not a good look, man.
I mean, to be fair though, she didn't tell anybody. It was Remy Ma who kind of exposed it. She was kind of keeping it under wraps.
Yeah,
it wasn't. I don't think it was going to come out.
That's the woman's husband, even though Remy's
You
doing
don't
her own.
escalate it though. You keep your head down. She don't keep her head down. She's out there. They're separated. Oh, he wants to be with me or whatever. You're old and arguing. I want to fight you. Keep your head down and promote your film. She didn't do that. He ratcheted it up another notch. Not a flex.
It's not a flex. Just didn't look good. Well, on BOLT. Oh, that's her business now. Movies. Don't know if what it does.
Okay, fair enough. It was Remy put it out. Like Chad, it's her husband.
But it's her husband.
It's her husband. She's got the ring. What's Clarissa? Clarissa is gearing away to pee. That's all she's doing. She's nothing. And you see, the thing is, right? Once a woman has the ring like that, right? You know, people don't understand what people's marriages are like. Because we're outside. They could get back together because they're married already.
Because they're married already.
With Remy. Because she's got the ring. Clarissa's out there doing what? Come on, man.
There's definitely a chance. Otherwise, Remy wouldn't have got so upset about it. Like, if she didn't care.
Yeah. It's
like,
yeah.
I don't
know, hopefully she clears this shit up.
It's a hot mess, man. It's a hot mess.
Yeah, she just offloads Papoose and says, you know what, cleans up the image and just come rally back again, girl. Because I don't know who's in your corner. Then you got your sister and you battling. You got her 3 kids. And your sister looks hella ungrateful as well. It just seems like there's a lot of chaos.
In these times here, you got to pick one thing that you're promoting, right? Either promote that you're going to throw the box around for rappers, right? Or promote your film. You can't do both.
Can't do both. Nobody watched the film. It's gone really against her, man.
I think that film's going to tank at the box office. I mean, like
it's just the wrong timing.
Not that I want that to happen, but
I mean, but she ain't doing herself any favors. So I mean, like, such is life. Such is life. But anyway, shouts out to Clarissa Shields for destroying herself and then going to fight these sack of lards. Tub of lards. Talking about she's the quote and nobody else can use the word. Well, that's all right then. I give up. But yeah, so anyway, I would just want to thank you guys for being on the panel, because we'll call it a wrap there at 2 hours and 12 minutes. I want to thank Fight Fan Figures. I want to thank Boxing Beats and Rhymes. And I want to thank AJ all day for joining me. And you lot are relieved of duty. I'll do the pleasantries and sign off for the rest of the show.
Love you, Chan. Peace out, Beats.
It's been a pleasure.
Absolutely.
AJ, Beats, next time.
Thank you, Beats. Thank you, Leon. Thank you, AJ. Mwah.
Big up, AJ, Leon, Chan. Big up.
Take care, bro.
All right, y'all.
Happy New Year. Leon's left the boot dizzy. AJ's left the boot dizzy. Okie dokie, we are going to do the members only. Boxing Beats and Rhyme. He's left the boot dizzy. So we are back with the members only round call. So we have Zara K in the bootism, DJ Witch Doctor in the bootism, Lady Chan, King Boxing in the bootism, Leon Figure in the bootism, Don't Touch a Bum in the bootism, Stephen T, what up Steve, in the bootism, Queen That Never Fails, my sister Lisa Bales in the bootism, Nesta Bedford in the bootism, what up, can't stop, Retro Boxing and Documentaries, Con Sean and Reed in the bootism, Harlem's Finest, my sister R to the left in the bootism, D-Star Boxing, mi hermano también in the bootism, AJ all day, thank you for joining me on the panel in the bootism, Upload Type El Primo in the bootism, And last but not least, Wales' finest, Dr. P. So, guys, you have been amazing as always, and we are back on the horse. We are, and you know, we rebuild and we come again with some new stuff. I want to thank Boxing Beats and Rhymes, Leon Figures, AJ All Day. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you to everybody in the chiggity chat. You know, we're here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Colonel Jessup, did you order the code red?
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question. You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Happy birthday to you, to yourself, Dr. P. Happy 64th birthday. Oh, yeah. Hope you've had a great birthday. 64 years is a pleasure and a luxury to still be on the earth. You know, and many more to come. Thank you for rocking with me. You have always rocked with me for many a moon now, Dr. P. You know, we gain our knowledge because knowledge is word. Knowledge is word.
Knowledge is key.
That's right, Sophie Guan, you know, Sophie Guan.
So if it guan, not bad say nothing because nothing not a guan. Lock off your eyes, cock me, make me cock.
Them no like we no like them.
Them no like me, so me no like them. Man, I figure set this straight and clarify. Put fire upon a pagan, aim for the cranium. Turn off the news, it's a bag of lies. Roast raised man, wanna inform up, bun Babylon and every one of them dirty guys. And if they wanna go around the order, I guarantee somebody's dropping flight.
You know, we're here to deal with stats, facts, and data.
Facts matter. So if we're going to have a conversation, we have to agree that there's some things that are just true. Facts and data matter.
La verdad. Recuerda, mi gente del mundo, mi gente de boxeo, estoy listo para ti, para todos. Siempre. Ya tú sabes.
Listos para los chingazos. Listos para los chingazos.
Anyway, I've always been that bitch, always will be that bitch. I signed up for the job, I got the job, and you know, you can't get rid of me. Nah. Anyway, I am the female Bengali.
It's hype, you suck at life, you don't want a round three. Worship the queen and your mic to pass. Keep it real, these chicks couldn't wipe my anyway, stylist, go get Bulgari. I am the ultimate Bengali. These chicks can't even spell that. You hoes fucking repel that.
Sister. Anyway, guys, you have been amazing. Thank you for rocking with me for the last nearly 4 years on YouTube. We've had I had a hiatus for most of 2024, didn't I? I took like 5 months off. Like, took a few weeks, turned into a few months. You know, sometimes you just have to make sure everything is functioning correctly, and sometimes you need a break. You know, you need a break. But I've had a lot of fun rocking with you guys, and we are going to have even more fun into the new year. So we will be back with the weekly wrap up shiggity show. We shall do next week for sure. And we'll be going back to our Mondays. What else do I want to say? I think that's really about it. They just stand by. We've got a lot of stuff to unpack, lots of things to share, and just hang on for the ride. I appreciate you. I appreciate you all. Thank you for rocking with me. If you want to send any messages, you know where to send them. You got anything that you want me to have a look at? I do have my trusty people that send me messages on all my social medias. There's Twitter at Lady Shan, Facebook at Lady Shan, Twitch at Lady Shan, you know, wherever on YouTube, Lady Shan, Instagram at Lady Shan. So yeah, from me to you, from you to me. You dares, brothers. You dares. Anyway, I'm gone. Hey girl, it's Lady Shan, rep none less. Come box with Shan. Gyan. We wrapped that up neatly. 2 minutes and 2 hours, 19 seconds. Anyway, Lady Shan, He's left the building. Happy New Year, and I shall see you in 2025. Mwah. CHANN!